Hey Nourishers, welcome, good evening. I am very excited tonight to talk about my favorite winter skincare tips with you. So I'm just gonna get right into it and go over my top 6 tips for skincare and how to really take care of your skin in the winter, understanding how the winter can actually be a really good benefit for your skin. So just think about, in this seasonal approach to skincare, winter is really about going inward, spending more time inside, nourishing with warm foods and teas and things like that, hibernation. So this is also the time for our skincare that we want to go in. So this is the time for our skincare that we want to go inward and really look at our routines, look at our physical routines and even the mental routine that we have for our skincare, and see if what we're doing in our practice is really working for us or if there are some things that we want to change. And we do this in the winter because we don't want to get stagnant in our routine where we're just doing the same thing all the time over and over again with our skin. And we don't change it because we're just comfortable and used to doing it, and that's the way it is. Every year we want to take advantage of this seasonal approach to skincare and use the winter to really look at what's going on with us. And so we're doing this because when spring rolls around, we want to blossom into our new, most beautiful self. And so I have these 6 tools that you can use to really assess your skincare practices and make sure they're working, and take advantage of this wintertime skincare to really nourish and take care of your skin. Think of winter, we have holidays, there's a lot of time off of work and spending time with our families and really kind of, embracing the new year and setting all these new resolutions. And you want to apply these same philosophies to your skincare practice. So number 1, my first tip is focused on internal circulation. So this is actually my biggest and most favorite tip all the time for skincare, and it's really important in the winter. So I have the massage technique that I teach you, and if you would like a copy of the video that you can follow, just comment massage facial and I'll send it to you later. And this is just a 2-minute practice that you use in the morning and in the evening to basically create all this detoxification, nutrition for the skin, mitochondrial stimulation, and it's going to help relieve stress and tension every single day. And it's going to allow the body to heal itself so that stress and trauma from the day doesn't actually leave an imprint on your skin that becomes a permanent mark or line or wrinkle or something like that. And then also you want to practice some kind of circulation from inversions or yoga or headstands. And if you're not accustomed to doing anything like that in your practice, you can literally just spend 2 minutes with your head hanging over the bed in the morning or in the evening and make sure you're getting all that really nutritious blood flow from the heart all the way to the crown of the head. And then it's got to push backwards against gravity to come back to the heart. This is a great technique for detoxification. Remember, your face might be here, but it's really connected to the energy from the heart all the way to the crown of the head and back down. So it's really nice for you to have this experience in the winter when things are cooling down, for you to create that heat and circulation internally. So next we have external skin strength. And I know that it's pretty common in the skincare philosophies for people to exfoliate and scrub their skin. And I see people in winter all the time that ask me, hey, I like some recommendations for skin. What would you recommend? And when I ask, how's your skin, what you want to work on, people tell me this and this and this and exfoliation. And I know that everybody talks about it and teaches it, but think about it for just a minute. So our skin is an excretory organ. It is a backup tool to excrete toxins from the liver, lungs, large intestine, and blood. and it's really important that the channels are open and healthy and strong. And the outer layer of the skin is as thin as a sheet of paper. So if you're scrubbing off that outer sheet of paper, right, that outer layer, then the body has to do all this work to try to produce all this other protection so that you don't have issues where you're getting sun damage and damage from external irritants and environmental stressors. And then the body can't focus on detoxification. That's how people get pigmentation and scars and premature aging, is because there's so much trauma to the exterior of the skin. When your skin is healthy from the inside out, your skin is going to feel smooth and beautiful all the time. And so all of the chemical peels and the acids and the scrubs and the exfoliants and the brushes and the washcloths and all the things that people are doing to damage the outside of their skin is really what's making their skin more vulnerable to damage and premature aging. And I think that unfortunately it makes future customers in the skincare industry. And so they're selling all these scrubs to you, and think about it. Women do a lot of things to their skin, and women tend to age worse than men. And I think it's because the cosmetic industry is so warped. It's teaching people how to use all these products on their skin that are actually damaging their skin and making things worse for them in the future. And so really we want to talk about these tools that we can use to create more strength in our external skin. One of the soaps that we sell is Shunga and Diamond soap, and diamonds are really good at strengthening the epidermis, strengthening the outer layer of the skin, because when your skin has that beautiful layer of protection, all the delicate skin underneath it has the opportunity to be healthy, to be vital. It's not getting damaged all the time. So number 3, very deep hydration for the skin. That is so important in the winter. And we get deep hydration by making sure that our skincare products do not have water and preservatives in them. And so if you read your ingredients on your skincare products, now soap is okay because soap is naturally made out of water, but all of your serums, gels, moisturizers, creams, balms, things like that should never have water and preservatives in them. What happens, that actually creates this combination that blocks the natural oil glands of your skin, and then you're not able to take in proper moisture. Your body isn't able to create its own natural moisturizers. Your skin is an oily organ. It is so important that you're using oils on your skin that are weighted and balanced to match your natural sebum production. And so make sure that your products really have all these different beautiful oils and plants in them. And especially for wintertime, that is going to save you big time, because that's going to create the type of hydration that you need long-term for your skincare. Maximum skin nutrition, that would be my number 4 tip. And we do this in our practice with our Nourish products by using whole plant complexes. So we don't take a flower and extract just a little part of vitamin C and throw everything else away, so that we can make you a vitamin C product that has 20 bazillion milligrams of vitamin C, because we took out the measurable vitamin C part of the plant. We actually use whole plant complexes, and that's because just as eating whole foods is more nutritious for your body, the same thing for your skin. There are components of each plant that allow your skin to use the vitamin C and use all the amino acid complexes, and that these other components of the plant actually protect your skin so the vitamin C can be more bioavailable. That's just an example of vitamin C, but when it comes to using plants in your products, it's really important that you're not throwing away and wasting all the other components of the plant. The whole plant complex is really important for your skin to take in all of that nutrition. Number 5 is adaptive skincare. So think about, like, when we make our products specifically for the sun, we use all of the plants that naturally can withstand massive amounts of sunlight. They make their own sunscreens. We don't call it sunscreen, we call it photochemoprotective capability. But these plants have high photochemoprotective capability. So when it comes to using them on your skin, because skin cells and plant cells are so very similar to each other, it takes about 5 weeks of working with plants on your skin. But what will happen is it will actually create an effect where your skin uses the information from the plant and creates its own natural protection. So it's the same thing for wintertime. There are certain plants that naturally can withstand massive amounts of cold, even snow and ice, and they still continue to stay alive. They don't die and wither. So we have helichrysum, peony, catmint, arctic rose, pansy, calendula, geranium. Those are just a few. Those are plants that naturally are going to teach your skin how to protect itself in the cold weather instead of just getting attacked or dehydrated or irritated by the cold weather. Our Earthy Balm is a really cool product. We call it our Extreme Cream. And the Earthy Balm is great for winter because it has this layer of wax in it that comes from palm tree leaves. And so if you're skiing or you're outside or in a cold winter environment, very windy, a lot of the natural irritants that could cause your skin to dry out, what happens is this creates a little bit of a protective layer on your skin. It seals in moisture and it protects you from the elements a little bit. And then last we have detoxification. So detoxification is important all the time for your skin. They have done these really cool studies. Not that I love studies on animals, but they've done the studies and I've read about them, so I will share. But they've done studies where chickens live for about 10 years, right? And so they can actually take organs from a chicken and keep them alive mechanically for the same amount of time. So they've done studies where they've taken chicken hearts. They can keep the chicken heart alive for about 10 years mechanically. And what they've done is they have done one thing only to change the environment for the chicken heart. They have detoxed the cells on a daily basis. And when they do this, then the chicken heart can stay alive for up to 30 years. So detoxification is so important for anti-aging, because if you're not constantly removing the waste and the toxins and the debris, and this is not scrubbing and exfoliating and burning, this is actually allowing that natural detox phase to happen, then the skin is able to regenerate itself better. And this is where the skin stays healthy and beautiful, and you don't see DNA damage and DNA mutation, and the skin really looks luscious for a very, very long time. So we have 2 products that we use for detoxification. We have the at-home facial kit and we have the cacao hydra mask. The at-home facial kit is great. It's a very strongly detoxifying. I recommend it for everybody except if you have active acne. It's better for you to heal the acne first and then start detoxing. And the cacao hydra mask is good for everybody, including active acne. And if you're focusing this hibernation, this winter time, and you're detoxing on a regular basis, then this is really going to let you come out in the spring with this really beautiful, healthy skin. And so I recommend twice a week in the winter, especially if you're traveling. Sometimes for the holidays, we're really busy traveling and things like that. Maybe eating foods that we normally don't eat or drinking things. And so we really want to make sure that we're taking extra good care of the skin, because again, this is this really beautiful opportunity for us to assess what we're doing and see what we want to change. As always, the base level for all of this are the thoughts that we have about ourselves. So anytime you're using your products, I recommend just taking the 2 minutes in the morning that you're doing your massage, or even when you're, doing anything in a mirror and you can see yourself, or at night when you're washing your face and doing your 2-minute massage practice. Take this time and give yourself some beautiful affirmations. So a lot of times, if you stop and pay attention to the things that you say to yourself when you look in the mirror in the morning, or when you're getting ready to go out, or you're getting ready for bed, You might just listen to the little voice inside. Most people say pretty mean things about themselves. They don't notice the things that they love and appreciate. Most people more will notice the things that they do not like about themselves. And if you create this dialogue in your head where you're constantly repeating this, it's an affirmation. And the more you're putting it out there, the more you're going to receive the same information back. So if you can take this time to really just practice a lot of self-love, a lot of nourishment, a lot of warmth and care for yourself, you're going to see that when spring comes along, you really are going to be like this beautiful flower opening up, and people are going to notice this beautiful, glowing, radiant you. They might not say like, wow, your skin looks so amazing, but they're going to be like, what did you do? You look so beautiful. You look so refreshed. What's going on? Did you change your hair? I can't quite figure it out, but you look so amazing. And this is really the energy that we want to create from the inside out. So I hope this was helpful for you to understand the seasonal time that we can take to look at our skincare routine and to create really beautiful, healthy skin. And Caroline is asking, what are some mantras you love? So if you look at all of our products, every single product that we make has an affirmation in it. So you can read just any of these basic affirmations that you find in our product, or you can make up your own. This is the Earthy Balm affirmation. It says, I am in flow with the ever-changing nature of all life. I stand firm in my connection to all that is good. And we have all these beautiful affirmations. Every single product that we make has a different affirmation. And so you can pick one of those or just make up your own. And if you're not sure, just stand in the mirror and you can say, thank you, I love you, I appreciate you, you're beautiful, I am proud of you. Anything that really feels good for you. And thank you, Carol, so much for asking that question. If you guys need any support with the mantras or the affirmations, you can go on our website, nourish.co, and we put all the affirmations on every product page. So you can even pick one of those affirmations and use them. You can use the same one every day for a long time if you want. You can change it up every day. Whatever it is that feels good for you, just go with that and really enjoy the practice of falling back in love with yourself again. And this is my core philosophy for beautiful skin, is that it really comes from the inside out. So start manifesting that. Enjoy the time in the winter, taking care of your skin, looking at your practices, shifting anything that you need to. And if you need any more tips, feel free to send us a message on Nourish or to my personal page, and I'll be really happy to share some tips with you guys. So I hope everyone has an organically beautiful night, and I will see you soon.